What's good, YouTube? We back with another one, man. JBX tune to be in tune. Yes, sir. We got Gustin set to star in the Flash movie. Feel me? Today's reaction, y'all know I'm a superhero geek. You know what I'm saying? And Gustin is my favorite Flash ever since I was watching the Flash TV show. But I stopped, you know what I'm saying? I just stopped watching TV in general. But, like, I think the last season I seen was like 5 or some shit, or 6 when Savitar was there. But I'm a fan of, feel me, him playing the Flash. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, y'all already heard me say it mad times, best Flash in my opinion. Like, he fits it perfectly. But him, you know, I want him to star in the Flash movie, feel me, and replace, you know, my boy over there. You know what I'm saying? But if he really is gonna be in the new one, that's dope. Let's tune in though.
From saying goodbye to a 9-year-long run, to saying hello to a brand new phase in the franchise, here's what I know about the upcoming Flash movie. Rumor has it that Gustin will be making an appearance. Some say he'll even replace Ezra Miller as the Scarlet Speedster. So, how did these theories arise? Well, Reddit revealed the cover of a new official visual companion for the upcoming film. And guess who it featured? Yes, Gustin's version of the character from the Arrowverse is standing there right beside Ezra. The reason why this is a big deal requires a little bit of thinking. You see, the visual companion is basically an encyclopedia for a specific character. In this case, it's filled with bright red pages of DC's fastest man alive, featuring every iteration of him.
Flash don't be tripping like that. I mean, off something like that, nigga missed a step.
This includes comics, live action, animated, and video games. If you use that big brain of yours, you should know that John Wesley Shipp portrayed the character too. Sure, this was in the 90s, but Michael Keaton was Batman in the 80s. The least they could do was include poor old John in the visual companion. But what does something as little as your face on the cover of a book mean for the future of the franchise?
Stay here. We gotta go. Hang on.
Well, the CW show's ending is perfectly aligning with the plot of the movie. The series is in its 9th and final season. Some superfans will be shedding tears, while others will probably be celebrating. You gotta admit, the quality of the show has declined to the very depths of the Lazarus pits in the past few years. The season's big bad has been teased to be Red Death. Leave it to the Flash to bring back characters who have just been introduced. Both Godspeed and Red Death were introduced in 2016 and 2017. Meanwhile, DC's struggling to maintain an 80-plus-year-old Cape Crusader. Anyway, both the show and the movie are based on altered timelines and the multiverse. Theories suggest that the way the series finale will take place is what'll set the new face of the Flash in the DCEU. A very possible ending is that Barry makes the ultimate sacrifice. Whoever the threat is, whether it's Red Death, Cobalt Blue, or Rainbow Monkey, Flash will risk his own life to save those he loves. This would have CW Barry being trapped inside the Speed Force, which has been referred to on the show since the first season. And where could he end up given the state of the multiverse? The DCEU, of course. If you paid close attention to the trailer, you'd know that this movie will be following the Flashpoint Paradox comic event. Well, almost. All that's missing is a reverse Flash, and like the entire Justice League. Too bad James Gunn fired all of them, huh? But that's okay.
Chester, my boots can redirect most energy sources.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Equal to the kinetic output created when I run. No sign of Deathstorm anywhere.
Is she okay?
Looks like this solo project will do just fine on its own. That is, if you don't count the 2 Bruce Waynes, Supergirl, and the villains from Man of Steel. And fans still don't know who the actual antagonist of the movie is. How about I tell you a theory or two regarding this version of the Flash? The most interesting one says that the other Barry, present Barry meets, isn't the real Barry after all. Did that make sense? Okay, so when Ezra's Barry goes back in time, he's greeted with a different version of himself, right? Fans think the other one will end up being being the big bad of the movie. After all, that Flash was wearing yellow clothes. And you know whose theme that is? Yep, the Reverse Flash. He might reveal his true self when Barry has to undo what he did and let his mother die. Now, not everyone is okay with letting your doppelganger tell you that your mom should die. There are thousands of ways that DC could pull this off, and patience is something.
You should make it like how it truly is, like abort. He's not gonna be reversed. He got to be a different enemy. Wouldn't make sense.
A lot of us don't have. How does Grant fit into this equation? Well, some of you may know that the movie will reboot the DCEU.
Frost.
Which kind of explains the whole letting go of every actor playing every hero in the franchise. The Guardians of the Galaxy director's looking for a younger crew to represent the first chapter of his plan. Just because other characters are getting replaced doesn't mean the Scarlet Speedster is safe. Picture this. The final moments of the film are underway. The original Barry's doing one final thing to revert his mistake. Stakes are high. The audience is on the edge of their seats. The screen is filled with yellow and blue lightning, and bam! Everything goes black. All that just for Gustin to wake up as the franchise's new and improved Flash. Some fans will be relieved, while others will be confused as to what exactly happened. Hey, this isn't a leaked script of the movie, I'm just connecting the dots here. So, that's one of the possible ways that Ezra will be replaced by Grant. Pretty sure they'll think of a more creative way to execute it all. If all else fails, there's always room for a cameo. If you've seen everything from the Arrowverse, I would first like to ask why you do that to yourself. Secondly, you may remember that epic surprise cameo that fans got in Crisis of Infinite Earths. Miller and Gustin's speedsters met face to face. Not only was it a wholesome scene between the two heroes, but it also ended the debate of who's the better Flash. A large majority of people think that the CW actor does a far better job at being the speedster because of many reasons. One of them is him being truer to the source material than the one with the bigger budget. Grant has had around a decade to fool around with this character.
He's tough, like he's like that. That's Barry Allen, bro. Just like how you got your
He's improved
Wolverine,
both in acting
Iron
and
Man.
properly representing Barry Allen. I'm not saying Ezra is bad at all, though. They do a tremendous job on their own, with or without the controversies. But if I were to give an unbiased verdict without the sugarcoating, I'd say that the chances of the actor's replacement are very slim. It'd be sad to see Grant go like this. Many of us grew up with this show. If you thought you were at a loss for words, you won't believe how the cast of the series is reacting. The Flash is coming to an end, and stars like Candace Patton are at a loss for words. When they wrapped shooting of the series finale, the Iris West actress posted on her Instagram story saying, "About to shoot my last shot of the Flash. There are no words." Well, girl, join the table. This has been an amazing experience for hardcore fans. The villains, the plot twists, the Easter eggs, and the action have all been a dream come true for Flash supporters.
Take my hand.
Oh, this feels seriously weird. Where's the exit in this place?
Memorial Park. It's the only way in and out of the still force.
I admit, not every episode would earn a certified fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. You just had to look past the bad. So, what did the lead actor have to say about the end of an era? According to Gustin, he's ready for it to be over. Don't worry, he didn't mean it in a bad way. The 33-year-old compared his experience to being in high school. He's prepared for college, but doesn't know if he'll be going or not. I mean, Grant was 24 when he put on the red suit. Imagine saying goodbye to 10 years of your life just like that. 24? I just know tears will be shed.
Damn. 24? He's 31, he said? Hold up. That's crazy. Hold up. What?
Grant was 24 when he put on the red college, but doesn't. The 33-year-old compared
33-year-old. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 9. 30, 31, 32. 33. That's crazy.
His experience to being in high school. He's prepared for college, but doesn't know if he'll be going or not. I mean, Grant was 24 when he put on the red suit. Imagine saying goodbye to 10 years of your life just like that. I just know tears will be shed.
Hell yeah.
For the CW finale, there'll be tears of sadness. But if he returns in the movie, there'll be tears of joy. Fans will all get the answer they want on the 16th of June later this year. Until then, that's all you needed to know about Grant's spot in the DCEU.
Damn, man. Let me know what y'all think of that. Y'all think he gonna be in the show an appearance in the movie, the Flash movie? I hope. You know what I'm saying? I hope. But shit, man, that's crazy. What? Look at me. What the fuck? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'ma catch y'all on the next one.
Diamonds climb my wrist, same color, cut in the brick. I fight on these bitch in this bitch. I had to go up in my list. No, I don't take no pics. No, I can stay for a lick. I'm flexing this all on my wrist. I'm making these little niggas sick. Water, that's all on my hand. A both and she live on my fist. I gotta get bitch that is rich. It's time to make me bitch lit. Yeah, if you gon' shoot, for nigga you better shoot. My new whip is bulletproof.